Hi guys, still here with a new video, and I have some news for our Shaman mains, and we finally got something. And obviously it's only like a lot of text without any indication on what we will have, but we know already when we will have it. It will be next week. So let's read the Blizzard post. I'm not going to make a super long video, but I'm going to make a kind of a hypothetic video kind of. Hello wielders of the elements. Over the first few weeks of testing we gathered a lot of feedback from you. Subsequently, we aligned that feedback with our design goals and got to work, so they decided to use some Scrum method. We've been recently working through a package of updates for shamans, and we can now confirm that we'll have the majority of the changes implemented and ready for testing in the next beta build, which is next week. Before then, we intend to deploy some beta tuning hotfixes for the class in the next couple of days, but please know that this tuning is not a part of the package coming next week. Thank you for your testing and feedback. So what can we expect this week, which is normally should be up tomorrow or Thursday? I don't know. Normally it's tomorrow or tonight for EU. Well, we will have a beta build, which could be about a lot of specs, but mostly a lot of balancing. And the hotfixes for shamans will be around balancing. And they said that it will not be part of the package, so it will either be dropped and changed, or it will be kind of the like part of the package, but not really. Like it can be like 10% extra stone strike damage, for example, which obviously it's going to come also next week, but it has nothing to do with the direction or the design from the spec. So do not expect anything from the hotfixes. It will help the class obviously right now, but if they do decide to go for a design goal which has nothing to do with what we have right now, maybe some buffs were just like placebo buffs or will not be really a important thing come next week. Now some hypothetics would be that they're going to do a big rework. From what I've read, it does seem like it's going to be a big rework, because why would you announce something if it was like quite little? So majority of the changes, it will be around this design goals from the feedback, but also their design goals, and they actually got some work. So normally it should be implemented and ready for testing, which is a good thing. It will be next week, again, big date, so we'll have probably a big video going on next week. But I do feel like I'm happy. I'm happy that they noticed that we do need something. Although, let's be honest, I think Shaman currently is the least changed spec from Dragonflight to War Within, which is concerning because of the obvious problems that Elemental Shamans has and Enhancement Shaman. I think Restoration Shaman is just, I would say, in a place where it's kind of hard to do changes without like being there with a lot of numbers. I think the design goals are going to be making it easier to tune. But I think there's a few things. I think Burrow is such a cool spell that they designed that it would be a shame if it stayed a PvP talent. It should be probably baseline. I think Routing Totem should actually be in the class tree and not on the PvP talents. I think they could design other PvP talents. I think they could also easily shave off a lot of spells, talents from the spec tree, make it more interesting, make it more one talent point kind of talents instead of like 2 pointers like an enhancement shaman, but also in the restoration shaman tree. There's a lot of things that they could do and they can do to make it feel better. So I'm looking forward to. If you want to speculate about a bit about shamans, let me know in the comment section below what you would like to see, what you would like to change. Again, I don't think they're going to put two-handed enhancement shaman, although it was on my video of like a few suggestions on how they could make it a bit more interesting. They're not going to do that. I think it will take a long time before they realize, like, look, Frost Decay and enhancement shaman kind of got the same destiny, but the one got actually his two-handed back possibility, two-handed back, and the enhancement shaman didn't really get anything back, and we kind of get like a lot of button bloat, but also just in general talent trees that were not proning for diversity or like elements. It feels like you're shoehorned into one thing, and it would be nice that we are actually master of the elements kind of feel, but or at least nature, because again Stormstrike and just in general Stormstrike has been like on the back burner since a long time. Like I cannot really remember a time where Stormstrike was really scary, and I kind of compare it with Moral Strike from Arms Warrior. Like it's an iconic spell that always existed since vanilla. Vanilla it was kind of a meme. TBC it became way better. In Wrath of the Lich King it actually was scary, and also in Cataclysm. And then it became like little less and less. Obviously, since Worlds of Draenor, they actually like made Stormstrike a bit less desirable. And then you had Legion, where Doomwinds was there. It was actually very strong. And then you have BFA, which I didn't really play too much, I'm gonna be honest. And then we had Shadowlands, where basically you have Chain Harvest, and you were trying to get a lot of Maelstrom for that. And then you had like obviously Dragonflight, where it was mostly about Lava Lash, and like the element build, where pretty much Stormstrike was an afterthought. So I look forward for the changes. Elemental Shaman should get a lot more utility, I would say. They should make lightning builds, I would say a single target lightning build, a bit more interesting in PvE and PvP as well. Flame Shock, I mean, some suggestions are a bit too wild. Like for example, Flame Shock having no CD, I think it would be a bit too strong. Like I think it would never happen. But I think there are multiple things that can actually make Elemental Shaman way better and way more desirable and way more fun. And Restoration Shaman, I think they should make it a bit more of a rework, where you have totems still there for healing, but they should maybe think about other ways to use those totems. It's kind of hard. But again, thank you for watching this video. Really, I appreciate you. I'm going to try to get to 8 minutes. I'm sorry, guys, because it helps with the ads. So I'm going to ramble a bit and try to look at the screen for a few seconds. We are kind of trying to gain time. So obviously, if you want to leave the video at the end, I can understand. But I'll try to shave off even 10 seconds, 15 seconds again, and then we are going to fade to black. So obviously, I will see you tomorrow with a new video. And this is a double upload. But again, I think the dual video was a bit of a niche video, and this one is a bit more of a broader video. Again, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.